It's Monday Madness Makeup Day!
Strangers, welcome to STARRAVEN's Gothic eternity, 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 Gothic eternity.
So, it is Monday, we're going to do some makeup. And we're starting off with some foundation. I have already put my foundation, my normal foundation on, and then we're coming over again with this white foundation. I like putting on foundation with my hands just because I find it a lot easier with all my piercings. And yeah, we're going to put quite a lot of this on because I want a very pale face. We're doing a proper big glam trad goth look today, so we want a very white base. So I'm coming right up to my forehead, even though I've got my fringe. We're going to do it anyway, and yep, just get that on as thick as we can. Gonna go for another layer underneath the eyes here because it looked a bit blotchy here, so let's get that under there. Absolutely love this foundation. It's perfect for a nice light colour. Then I'm going to use the Superstay powder over the top just to set it a little bit, just so it doesn't rub off every 2 minutes. It's a bit darker than I would like. I would like to get a lighter colour, but this is all I had at the time. So I'm just going over a big puffy brush, and yeah, just so it doesn't keep moving around while I'm doing other makeup. Get that all over. Then I'm going to come in with a little tiny bit of black eyeshadow. I love this. It's a huge massive pot of black eyeshadow, and I have brushed off some of the colour just so it's not so intense and I don't get no fallout. And I'm just going to put that where I want the darker patches on my face. Trad Goth have always got a very small nose look, so I'm going to try and make my nose very small today. And I'm just going to keep dragging this down to the shape that I want to get here, and also up over my brow here, just to bring in that dark area above the eye. Okay, I'm going to try and straighten this up a little bit. It's a bit wonky. And they're going to come in with some black eyeliner pencil. It's a nice soft one, so it doesn't hurt in my eye or anything. And I'm just going to drag that on the inside of my lid as well to get the inside on both sides. Every time I always put white foundation on, I always get very itchy nose, so I'm very sorry about that. So I wore this makeup for a live on Friday, so it's not exactly today's makeup, but it's just one I recorded for you guys. I thought you might be interested of how I do this look. Okay, so now we will be bringing out my favourite eyeliner pen. I use this for so much. I use it daily, so I'm just bringing it out and giving myself a really big wing. I wanted a very long big wing today, so I'm coming out quite far out on my face, and I find this really awkward because I have very deep eyes, so doing wings is always a mission for me. As you can see, I've got a very square, like, I don't know, brow bone, I don't know what it's called, but my eyes are very deep in my face, so it takes a little while to try and get the right shape here. And just colouring it in. Making sure it's all nicely coloured and there's no gaps. And now I'm bringing a line up higher. So I've just come up a little bit higher and then bringing it back towards the point at the end. And then I'm going in. This is a little trick you can do, is make like a little C shape underneath here, so I don't use up too much of the makeup, and because no one ever sees this bit in here. And yeah, just colour that bit in too. And now I'm going to do the inner wings, and I'm just going over the top of my lid as well. I like to make this really dark, and I find because my eyelids are getting wrinkly now, that doing it with pencil and then coming over a waterliner afterwards just makes it all nice and look a lot flatter. Just darken up these lines up here. And now I'm bringing out these lines a bit longer here underneath my eyes. Bring them right down. And now I'm just pointing them back up and around.
Let yourself be weird and strange and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Have a spooky day. Let yourself be weird and strange and happy Halloween. Terrifying teddies, terrifying teddies, terrifying teddies, terrified.
Hope you guys enjoyed the ad. Don't forget, all my terrifying teddies are now 50% off. So go and grab yourself a bargain for Halloween. Okay, so now back to makeup. Okay, now we're putting on some eyebrows. And I decided I want these very big eyebrows that go upwards slightly. So I have got an angle on this. Again, I find this pretty hard to do, but we got there in the end, and I'm so grateful that I didn't mess them up too badly, because it's so bad when you have to wipe it off and do the whole white thing again. So there we go, I've got them on. First time. I'm just going over, making sure that they're nice and as straight as I can get them. They're a bit fatter than I wanted them to be, which was a bit irritating, but sometimes that happens. Next I'm coming in again with some more lashy doodle, and I'm going to be doing my neck now. So I'm just using the sponge that came with this just to make it nice and black underneath my chin, making sure that I do not go over too much, because otherwise it looks very peculiar. So, and then I'm just spreading it down my neck to make it all nice and black. My favourite colour. I never know how much and how far to go down with when I do this, but hey, I haven't been doing the whole black neck thing very long actually. Okay, so I'm coming back in with the lashy doodle, and I'm just going to come and bring this black eyeshadow a bit further underneath my eye. This is my favourite thing to do after this makeup, of just like smudging it all out a bit. And also coming down the wing as well. And I will be extending it a little tiny bit more, and just like, I don't know, spreading around that black love a little bit. Okay, this makeup took me about an hour and 20 minutes, and yeah, I really wanted this to look really good though, because yeah, like, I don't know, I just love makeup, and I love spending my time of seeing how, you know, what I can do with it and how well I can make it look. Now we're coming in with some mascara. I've never found a mascara I truly love yet, so I'm just trying to use this one up till I can get another one. Mascaras are very expensive. I'm coming back in now with the eyeliner pen, and I wanted to do some little dots on my nose. Also, I've just had a little crease in my eyebrow as well, which I wanted to colour back in. Sometimes this stuff does crack if you put it on too thick, and then it can get annoying, but now I'm just putting some of this underneath my nose. I've noticed with lots of trad goth looks, they do have this very dark patch under their nose. Also decided to darken up this line down my nose as well. I wanted it to look really tiny today. I have such a massive nose, and I think I've done a pretty good job. I think it's the best one I've done so far of making my nose look small. Now coming in with some blush. This is actually brown eyeshadow. I'm sorry, it's just an old, really cheap palette I have, and I'm just trying to use it up, and I think it's great for if you want something that's gonna give you a smaller look to your face, so it's not black. I think it always looks really strange at this point because obviously there's no black lips yet, so it does really tie it all together when you add them lips. Okay, we're going to do that now. First of all, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and I'm going to use my eyeliner just to help me draw out the points on my lips, because I wanted them to be very pointed with this look. And so I decided to do that with a, like, I don't know, a little outline to start with, just to try and help. And I'm just going to be colouring that all in. Again, using my favourite lipstick, and I love this lipstick. I use this every day as well. Makeup is pretty boring for me because I just use the same thing again and again and again, but I always find it so fun how many different looks I can have with the stuff that I use. I decided to make these a little bit more chunkier here, and I do change the shape of them again because I just wanted them just that little bit bigger. I love having big lips, but I won't get any lip fillers, so I'll just do it with lipstick. We can pretend we have big lips without getting fillers. Okay, I did want to do some drawing on my face. I always get confused about what I want to do, so I did want to do some spiderwebs today. And yeah, I was trying to decide where I wanted these to go exactly, but I do really love lines coming down my face, so I just decided to play around with some lines. Now we're just making them spiderweb shapes. So I'm just using my eyeliner again just to draw out this and to put these little lines in. I do try and make them different and to make them look like real spiderwebs. I decided I want to do it one more bigger so I can add more bits to it. And then I'm using a white eyeliner pencil just to get in these corners to make them a little bit lighter. Trying not to touch my face too much, which is very hard to do. Then I wanted to open this little box that I got with you guys. This is a very special box that I got from VE Cosmetics. They have some really cool lashes and sent me some out. So I decided I would open them up with you guys and we'd take a look at them. I really wanted to wear these today with this look that I've got. So let's take a look at these. So they're like little clusters. And they are super cute because these guys have bats on them, and you know that I love freaking bats. Can you see that? How adorable are they? So I was very excited to get these open. I didn't realise that they were as short as they were, because the lashes I wear are pretty big normally and these are pretty small. So these would probably be perfect if you had to wear glasses or if you just wanted something really pretty to wear. So sadly I couldn't put them on with this look today, but I will find a makeup style to go with these because they're just stunning. Okay, so I'm putting on my normal big lashes now. These are a new set of lashes I opened and cut today. The last pair of lashes that I did use, I managed to use them for a whole month before changing them, which was great. I just kept on removing the old glue and giving them a little clean, and they were fine to use again and again. I don't like throwing things out. I know I'm bad, but anything to save a little bit of money. So you can actually go buy them lashes over on VE Cosmetics. I do have a code that you can go check out and get a bit of discount if you do want to have a look over there. VE Cosmetics are amazing. Okay, so lashes on. So yes, I did want to do something else. You know what I'm like, I can't help, I love drawing on my face. And I have got a load of nail art, like metal bits. So I managed to pick up a bag off Temu and I have got little bats and spiders and things in. So I decided to use them to stick on my face, add some little like details to go with the bats and things that I like. And yeah, I'm sticking two little bats on my eyebrows. I did want to do some little dots as well in this design I had on my face, so we added them. Just making sure everything's neat as possible as well as I'm going round. And now I'm just topping up the lips, making them just a little bit more pointed at the top. And now I'm just brushing out my fringe, getting in my hair clip with my extra hair. So you guys always ask about that. It's just like that, and I put my hair over the top just to give it a bit more volume basically. And then we're going to put my makeup away. Put my contact lenses in. I've got white ones in today. I do have discount for them as well. If you look in my description of my video, I think it's buy 2 pairs, get 2 pairs free with a code. And yeah, it's really helpful. You probably will want more than 1 pair once you go and have a look and see all the different colours you can get. And there we go. I have finished my look for today. Take my dressing gown off now. I was freezing. Thank you so much for watching. And there we go, finished look. Goodbye, see you later.
Strangers, welcome to STARRAVEN. Be weird, be yourself, be different. Strangers, welcome to STARRAVEN.